Hey, everybody. How you doing? How you doing, everybody? Wait for a few people to come on. Um, Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day. Hopefully everybody is, pushing, striving, stretching to be different than they were yesterday. Like not trying to be different than you were, not trying to be different than you were last year. We're talking about different than the way you were yesterday. We focus so much on big picture that we don't think small picture. Like, focus on being better than you were yesterday. That's what I want. And that's not the topic of today. That's not what I'm going to be talking about. I just wanted to say that now. Everybody needs to focus on striving, pushing, stretching, pulling, being better than you were yesterday, doing something that puts you in a different mindset, a different information bracket, financial bracket, whatever the case may be. So look, um, I wanted to talk about getting through the rough times because, to be honest, I'm going through rough times right now. Right, I got a lot of things, not just business wise, but personal wise, on my plate, and it gets overwhelming. Right, we're humans; we all get overwhelmed, especially when things are stacked up, um, quote unquote, against us. And that's just a mindset. When we think that things are stacked up against us, it's only a mindset. Truthfully, it's just a small obstacle. We just need to learn how to navigate and get around it. So I want to try and help everyone today, just for a short video, to get around some of those obstacles and things that you're going through. Hey, Mikey Moran, nice to see you on the line. Theron, good to see you. Dratavius, Mike Nelson, Neil, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. So I was talking on our coaching call the other day, trying to encourage a young lady who was going through something. And I want to tell this story because right now a lot of us are going through a season. I know we are because I've been looking at everybody's feed. I've been looking at what everybody's been going through. And we're all going through a season right now. And I just want to encourage you with something I thought about the other day. So when I was younger, my stepfather used to take us to his family reunion, and we would drive from Chicago to Kentucky. And if you ever drove on that trip before, if you've ever driven on any trip before, where there's like you're going through the country, there's always only two roads, right? There's the one going in the direction you're going, and the one going in the opposite direction. There's only two lanes, and we would be going through these, and it was at nighttime. I mean, I remember vividly, it'd be 9 o'clock at night. That's when they wanted to drive. That's when they felt most comfortable. So at nighttime, we're driving, and my dad was this guy. He was always doing something just super weird, man. So what he did was he he cut off the headlights and he turned on the lights inside of the car, which made everything in front of us and around us super dark. As a kid, I'm like 10, 11, 12 years old, I'd freak out. I'd freak completely out because I can't see nothing. All I can think about is we're going to crash. Somebody's going to come head on with us. All we're going to see is lights and then we're going to be dead. And that's all I can think about. And when he turned back on the headlights, we were able to see that 10 or 15 feet in front of us, which I always felt comfortable with. And if you think about when you're driving, you always, at nighttime, you feel comfortable with that 10 or 15 feet. Like that's what the headlights give you. And you're always looking directly within the area that you can see. You're never looking into the darkness, looking ahead and all that. You're looking into the 10 or 15 feet in front of you because that's where your vision is focused on. And right now, this season that we're going through, all this stuff that we're going through, the overwhelming parts that's going on, the situations, circumstances, I want to encourage everybody right now to stop looking off into the darkness. Like, granted, yeah, we're going through a little something. I need you to focus on the 10 or 15 feet in front of you. My coach, Kendall Ficklin, he calls it small wins. And I need you to worry about the small wins, things that's going to get you throughout the day. The little things that you can do to build yourself up to make sure that you're having an amazing day. I need you to focus on those things. The 10 or 15 feet, I only want you to focus on your headlights. Stop worrying about 40 feet ahead of you. I need you not to worry about not what's on, 10 or 15 feet on the side of you. Definitely don't look in the rearview mirror because where you're going has nothing to do with what's in the rearview mirror. I want you to focus clearly on the 10 or 15 feet in front of you. I want you to focus on your headlights, because we focus too much on the vision and not enough on our sight. And there's a difference in those two things. I need you to understand that vision is the big picture. Sight is where you can see right now. Stop focusing on the vision. I need you to focus directly on sight, because that is the only way you're going to be able to get to where you want to be. Man, hey, thanks, Marcel. Thank you so much, man. I know, yeah, focus, man. It's focus. It's all about the focus. And a lot of us, when we're going through something, we focus too much on, the big picture. We focus on too much down the road. You know, we got all these big plans, and we're trying to reach those things, but you can't do that, man, because you can't. Look, think about this. If I gave you a gallon of water, you couldn't drink the gallon of water all together. You would have to break it into cups. You would have to pour it into a glass and drink it pint by pint. And that's how you need to attack life every day. You need to take that gallon that the world is giving you and drink it pint by pint. Focus on little wins, small wins, whatever the case may be. Like today, all I'm focused about is doing a few things here and there. I'm not trying to focus on making this an amazing day. I want to make it a great minute, a great hour, a great, you know what I mean? Like that's what I want to do. Great midday, great evening. Because if I can focus on every moment of my life, making sure that I'm being the best that I can be and helping as many people around me, then I know that eventually I'm going to have a great day. You know, a lot of you on here are football fans. It's just like in football. The quarterback is not throwing Hail Marys all throughout the game, right? He's not throwing Hail Marys all throughout the game. He's trying to focus on first downs. And that's how we all need to think about this. You need to focus on first downs, because eventually, right, if you watch football, if you're watching a guy like Drew Brees or any of those guys, and they're getting first down after first down, and they constantly have the ball and they're moving the ball up the field, eventually they're at the goal. Eventually they're at the goal line, and they're eventually going to get a touchdown. So that's how you need to attack today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next year, the money that you're trying to accumulate over this year. Focus on today. How much money do you need to make today that'll make the end goal possible? What do you need to be doing at work today to make sure that that you need to keep your job, or that you are the best you could be today? Like, just focus on little small things, man. Focus on the headlights in front of you. Just like I told you back in the day when we were driving from Chicago to Kentucky, and when the lights were off, you couldn't see anything. But with the headlights on, that 10 or 15 feet gave you so much joy, gave you so much confidence. And right now, that's what every one of us need right now. We need to focus on the little 10 or 15 feet in front of us. So look, thank you so much for joining in, Aaron Mallory. Definitely, man, I appreciate you. If anyone thinks that this was, if anyone thinks this was productive to them, if they thought this was helping them out, please share on your page and share it with somebody else, because it's not just for you, it's for other people as well. We're all going through a season right now, things that are going on in our life, circumstances and situations, and someone needs some encouragement. So please go out, share this with somebody, comment, and I'll be able to talk with everybody later on. Have an amazing day. That's what I want you to do. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining.